What's happening, YouTube? How y'all doing out there? This video gonna be about George Gervin versus Tracy Mcgrady and the breakdown. It was interesting. I know I've done something similar like this, but I don't know if I did these two before. I don't think I did. Cause I'm doing these videos where I get asked about the two and then they're scoring and all it's like layers to this. Who had the better productive career? If I took the ABA in consideration, Gervin mops the floor with him. Pretty much does it with the NBA in a way too, but I'm gonna break this down. Now, McGrady didn't have the most postseason, and he played somewhat, but in the postseason, it's pretty much George Gervin. And ironically, for as prolific as T Mac was, Gervin got him, on that. Rebounds, dimes is T Mac, but the scoring is Gervin. And it comes down to what moves you more, because do I think that Iceman finger roll or what T Mac did? Now, I'm going to say this. T Mac's overall offensive arsenal moved me more, but George Gervin could hang with anybody. I mean, scoring wise, come on, man. When you was a 4-time scoring, especially in that era, when they put wood to you, think about his size, think about how they played you. I mean, you really are going to have a hard time telling me that T-Mac could hang with George Gervin, especially where three-point line wasn't as effective in what it ended up becoming. So that alone speaks volumes in itself. When I was looking at it, I was like, wow, this is a real interesting debate here, because they, looking at the two, it's an interesting argument. And the thing about it is this: some people only look at George Gervin as a one-sided thing. But when I was doing my research on it, went to Atlanta Basketball, did the research numbers crunch. Obviously, you can't talk about the three ball because that was pretty much non-existent. But interestingly, I think Gervin shot a better percentage, ironically. But he didn't really have it as a weapon, as a tool, Now, the eyeball test is common as a trip. Somebody would ask me point blank, would George Gervin, who would thrive better in today's system? I'm going to probably tell you George Gervin. And I'm going to tell you why. I saw T-Mac in the early O's. And, throwing the ball off the rim at that All-Star game he did 20 plus years ago. And he did play in the modern era. So he did get a chance of it. But George Gervin's era was pretty much in the ABA in the 70s and